many of you know, over the last few months I've been thinking hard about my plans for 2008. Running for the presidency is a profound decision. A decision no one should make on the basis of media hype or personal ambition alone. And so before I committed myself and my family to this race, I wanted to be sure that this was right for us, and more importantly, right for the country. I certainly didn't expect to find myself in this position a year ago. But as I've spoken to many of you in my travels across the states these past months, as I've read your emails and read your letters, I've been struck by how hungry we all are for a different kind of politics.
Companheiro, companheira, nunca antes da história deste país eu falei tanto palavrão depois que eu li este livro de etiqueta de Gabirex, mas eu resolvi a maioria dos meus problemas e eu pediria a todos para comprarem o livro Gabirex.
Within a few months of starting psychiatry, I was realising there was something seriously wrong with it. It was immediately obvious to me that the psychiatrists were making claims that they couldn't have made, that they were making claims which simply were not justified in biology. But if you stand up and say that what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen, is not science, it's pseudoscience, then you are challenging what's holding the whole profession together. What's happening in psychiatry is that there is a general agreement there will be no criticism of the status quo. There will be no criticism. I think secretly they know deep inside that if anybody criticises this or examines this too closely, it might fall apart. This is all held up. The skyhook that holds this palaver, this mess of jargon in place, is the single injunction: mental disorder is brain disorder. That is the single intellectual hook that holds this edifice in the air, that stops it all collapsing in a heap. They just make this claim: mental disease is brain disease. But that, as I've said, is an ideological claim. People are being told, you have a chemical imbalance of the brain which is genetically determined and you've got it for life, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you will forever be limited and restricted, and you must take these tablets, which will dampen your creativity, your sensitivity, your awareness, they will damage your sexuality. You've got to do this because you're sick, and we can see it, but you can't. Now that is that to me is the catastrophe that has to be exposed.